Welcome back, legends. It's good to see you again. It's been a bit. I wanted to do this video on release day last Friday, but had some stuff come up. Wasn't able to. Had some family stuff come up. So, back on the 8th, uh, one of my friends from went with me to Hobbit pre-release. Just so happened to be one of my friends from Alchem Gear, so we went in good fashion with our legendary backpacks. Um, but no, I picked up some stuff that I wanted to open and do a small video on with y'all. But I wasn't able to, so here we are, a week late. So show you what I got. Have a play booster box. It was a lot of fun too. It was my first Magic pre-release. It's my second pre-release overall. First Magic one. Did my first Pokemon one with my daughter. Hopefully, we'll get to do more of that. I'm definitely gonna go. I wanted to go big on this, but again, some stuff came up with family. So, November though, I have some funds put away that I'm definitely gonna dive into Star Trek like a real nerd. But let's get this cracked open, and we'll start looking at cards. I definitely wanted to get my hands on a fluffy booster and do both at the same time, but pricing is just wild. And until it doesn't settle down, like, and get back to normal MSRP prices, it's $8,000 someplace. Not gonna be done. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's definitely gorgeous. This bad boy, I'm also excited for. It's not going to be a surge foil because that only comes in the collectors. So I'm not going to look out like I wanted to. But let's see. Some of this pack art. So it's gorgeous. We got representing Lake Town and Mirkwood. We got Gandalf. Oh, and the bear. Yeah. Super excited. We're just gonna start right to left and dig into it. We're maybe building a bear deck and a wolf bear combo. So definitely let me know what y'all think of the set. I'm liking it so far. For the pre-release, I did the green black combo, which worked out well. A lot of these cards are like play an ordinary bear. Set that aside. It's like even like the color combos, they just work out really well. Goblin plate mail, Mirkwood, Dwarven short sword for an artifact. Ooh, got another wolf creature. Night Howl Pursuer creature. Menace. This creature cannot be blocked except for by 2 or more creatures. Ferocious. Whenever this creature attacks while you control a creature with a power of 4 or greater, this creature gets a 2/2 until end turn. Exciting. I set that aside too. I need the wolves and the bears, obviously. Dane, Lord of the Iron Hills. He has vigilance. As long as you have entered the stories, creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 1 for each of these creatures. So vigilance storage, if you control 3 or more artifacts, legendaries, and or sagas, you have an enduring story for the rest of the game. Kooky. I gotta remember to sort these out by color as I go. Human Citizen, Lake Town Mariners. Has an instant ability, going fishing, where we pay 1 island on 3 mana. Vigilance, Ward. It's like the blue in here. Ooh, got Bard. King of Dale, legendary creature. Has reach and vigilance. You would draw a card, except the first one you draw in each of your draw steps. Draw 2 cards instead. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. Excuse me. Ooh. And a foil old thrush, creature bird for flying. Elven King Halls for a land. This land enters tapped. All right. And then another endurance story with a dwarf token. Let me get somewhat organized here. Creature land. Colorless creature. Blue. Black. I'm going to quickly run out of room. I needed to be doing this with Tommy because he bragging about his card deck stories. He's probably going to give me a hard time for doing this without him, but oh well. I'll sort later. There's a lot of these. The collector in me has a pretty decent binder done. I didn't know how I felt about the Hobbit binders they had out. I ordered a few binders, one for myself and one we had on our Facebook page. We had a little lucky. I wanted to re-roll for the winner for that. Oh, didn't mute my phone. I wanted to reroll because it was the friend I went to pre-release with that won the binder on our Facebook page. But the colors I ordered were back ordered. So and a treasure token and an elf token. I have to figure that out. So I'm using a temporary binder for now. I wanted to do dark green to match my Hobbit deck box. But the dark greens were back ordered. Reverend Howl. Confiscate the Bee Bother. Confiscate and Bee Bother. Lake Town Lookout. Another Ordinary Bear. That makes 3 of those bears. So 1 for the binder, 1 for the deck. Or for 2 different decks. Goblin Town Flunky. Duskwatch Howler. I use this in my pre-release build deck, and it came in very handy. Ooh, Gandalf the Wandering Wizard. Long bodied gray dog. Kind of looks like an Irish wolfhound. Just a little bit. I had an Irish wolfhound once. Good dog. Troll Negotiations. Misty Mountains Raider. Gollum the Abandoned. This one also because I got a lot of green and a lot of black, not so much of anything else. So I made the green black combo and then put bears, wolves, and I don't remember the other one. It's in binder, but I was lucky enough to get most of the Gollum cards, and they just like played really well until my opponent one of the billboard cards, he used the burglar ability, and it took my some of my creatures from me, which made me lose a round. Saxville Bagginses and a foil long haired dog and an island. So yeah. A lot of the arts on the cards that I've come across so far, I love. There's a lot of reprints. A lot of people are saying, but Bowside Wanderers, Smog's Fury. Target creature gets 3/0, engage reach and first strike until the end of turn for an instant. Again, just there's the other Gollum card, the Silent Slinker. This was one of the ones they stole from me. Plunder the Troll Shawls. Forgive me, I'm a little bit blind in one eye. Vow to Erebor. Instant. Like this was in my build, but I didn't play it. I didn't. The games were over before I came across it or was able to pull it. Nori, the Teller of Tales. Rage into the Valerie for sorcery. I haven't seen this one yet. You draw a card and lose 1 life. No, thank you. Black Arrow. I use that for equipment. It's great, especially one opponent I had that Kilt is small because when the black arrow enters, it deals 1 damage to any target. If a dragon is dealt damage in this way, it destroys it. So it's great if you're playing a red player and he plays those small cards. Gathering of Darkness. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your land. Amass goblins. Bolg of the North. Tom. That was the other card I was thinking of. It's a 5/5 legendary creature. Tom Burton William. The Trolls. This was a great sorcery that came in handy. Also comes in handy on Arena. Stir Up Trouble. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a target creature or pay 4. Always pay the 4. And destroy a target creature. So it's like, there was a couple times like Bilbo popped up and I wasn't about that burglar ability. And Planes. On an adventure, after an adventure resolves, you can place the exile cards here and you may cast permanent spell from exile. And Human Shoulder Token. Not the tokens I need. It's the tokens I'm comparing and getting. Alright. How many was that? 2, 3. Okay, so we'll go left to right now. I was pleasantly surprised with how many book covers came in the pre-release, because I got one. Another gentleman sitting across to me, he got 3 out of the pack, out of his packs. They're not foiled; they're in the non-foil book cover, but it was quite a bit. And my friend Emily that I went with, she got one. I got Gollum or Smeagol, but it's in the binder. I'll pull it out in a minute. It's Gollum or Smeagol. It's the purple one. Lake Town Nuisance. Is sure. Can't pronounce that. War Tactics. Pinecone Strike. Reverent Howl. Another long-bodied gray dog. Ooh, another Gandalf. Little bear. Baby bear. Nasty little rabbit. What we need with that is a few good taters, precious. Dwarven Mauler. The Chief Warg. Bard King of Dale. Lake Town Lookout. And an island. Might not open the whole box. Kind of decide what. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 8. 9, 8. So let's do this. Go back in there. All right. Whenever I can go back in, really something else. So hello. And I'm back. A few minutes ago. Sorry, my wife called me. That seems like a good amount. Let's give this away. Try not to be selfish. Elf treasure. Again, not the ones I want. Magnificent End as an instant. Let's see. The spell you cast. The spell costs, what was it, 4 less? 3 less. Forgive me. Blind. Spell cast 3 less to cast it. Targets a tapped creature. And Magnificent End deals 5 damage to target creature. Whoa. More tactics. Iron Hills Stewart. Stalwart. Bilbo's Deadly Slice. Instant. Destroy target creature. Uneasy Partings. Giant Boulder. I hear the pitter patter of my husky. Here she comes to wreck the day. Gundabag. Opportunist. Patient Instructor. Bard the Bowman. Sound the Trumpets. Dwarven Mauler. The Great Goblin. Legendary creature Goblin Noble. Whenever you put one or more counters on a goblin, orc, or armor you control, the gate goblin deals 2 damage to target opponent. Whenever another goblin, orc, armor you control, exile the top card of your library. They play it until the end of next turn. That looks like that cost 1 mana plus that 1 black, 1 red, 2 blacks, 2 reds. Dealer's choice. Buffer. Reliable Guardian. Foil. He has lifelink. Okay. Instant adventure. Target artifact creature you control gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Then exile this card. You may cast the creature later from exile. Lifelink, Buffer, and Bomber were left behind in the guard, the ponies, and such stories they had. Iron Hills land. This land enters tapped. Add red or white. Pay the toll to sacrifice this land. Put 2/1/1 counters on a target dwarf you control. Activate only as sorcery. As I open a few more. Go to this side. Maybe flip a coin. Oop, Goblin Army. And Human Soldier. Flip a coin to see if we open the box topper. Or I'll flip a coin. One side, I open the box topper now. Other side, I'll let Tommy open it when I see him. Or maybe not. I don't know. Great Fierce Bee. Lake Shore Apothecary. Moment of Glory. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. If the spell was cast from the graveyard, also put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Flashback. Pay the toll. What else? 1/1. Tidings of War. Sorcery. Amass goblins. If the spell was cast from the graveyard, amass goblins 3 instead. Ooh, let's stir up some trouble. Patient Instructor. Giant Boulder. Elf Wrath Sorcerer. Elf Pilot. Let's read the card. Landfall. Whenever the land you control enters, choose one. Tap target creature an opponent controls. Untap target creature you control. Dirty. Eagle of the Great Shelf. Mirkwood Pathmaker. Mirkwood Pathmaker's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Ooh, the Arkenstone. Would have been nice as a foil. It's a foil stat. Legendary artifact. When Thor's map enters, you search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Mirkwood land. This land enters tapped. Add black or green. Ooh. Always use your Voltex sleeves. I'll put the Arkenstone right next to my one. Vados. The One Ring card I want the most, obviously, because nobody's going to get the 1 of 1, which belongs to Post Malone. Not even foil. I just want the showcase scrolls. One Ring. $400 later. Goblin Town. Flunkies. Great Fierce Bee. Lakeshore Apothecary. Moment of Glory. I mean, that is a glorious pose. You gotta admit. Wood Elves. Darkwatch Howler. Dory. Bearer of Friends. Lake Town Toymaker. Sylvan Revealer. Elven Citizen. When this creature enters, draw a card and then discard a card. If you discard a land card this way, put it from your graveyard into the battlefield tap. Ooh. Bothersome Noisemaker. Goblin Bard. Dwalin. Weapon Maker. Master. Notary Hobbits. Riddles in the Dark. There's a foil. And foil Iron Hells. What do I do with it? Oh. Collector in me. Loki wants to sleeve everything. Human Soldier. Treasure. Smaug's Fury. Crude Bent Blade. Long Lake Nuisance. Magnificent End. As it should always be. War Tactics. Iron Hill Stalwart. Ooh, Bjorn. Need him. Oh. It's one of the cards I needed for the deck I'm building. The Bears. Legendary creature, human bear shapeshifter. Bear. Gorgeous artwork. Till and 10, sorcery. You may play additional lands this turn. Trample. He never invited people into his house if he could help it. No noise he had. He never invited people into his house if he could help it. Now he has got 15 strangers standing on his porch. That aside. Thorn's Last Stand. Instant. Choose one. Creatures you're going to grow. Control. Get +2/+1 till the end of turn. Or destroy a target artifact or enchantment and you gain dose life. Bomber. The Gentle Gemmer. Rewind. Bomber. Gentle Dreamer. Black Arrow. Elven Passion's Land. Dwarven Short Sword Foil. Plains Land. I don't know why. I have all of a sudden lost all ability to talk. No, I've lost count. How many I've opened? So we got 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll open this one and then we'll save some for another video. Maybe open some with Tommy. Front port sentries, enhanced river grasp, Ori, keeper of songs, Quirrell, Smog, the great calamity. I was using this one a lot in Arena. It's a great card. Especially that Spew Flame. You can play that sorcery and it stays in your hand. At least it did in Arena. Spew Flames deals 5 damage to a target creature. Then exile this card. You may cast this creature later from exile. I guess that's why it stayed in your hand in Arena. Because the card never exiled when I did that after I paid. But I definitely want to. I do want to build a smog deck. I think with the Hobbit, I'm probably gonna do one of every color. The wolf and bear decks I'm making are gonna be green black. So Dory, Bear of Friends. As you can see on this one, green black. Even the Chief of the Wargs commander potential. He's a green black. Stoned by sunlight. Instant. Choose one. Destroy target creature with a power 4 or greater until the end of turn target creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other types and gains indestructible. Fearsome Goblin Pair. Burn, tree, and fern. So this saga deals 6 damage to a target creature and an opponent controls. And then you move on to destroy target artifact and opponent controls. And then 3 and 4, you add red. Add a mountain. Bejeweled Borg. That was in my pre-release deck. Misty Mountains Cold. This saga. Create a treasure token. Then you control 4 more treasures to sacrifice this saga. If you do, create a 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying. A treasure token. So far from my understanding is that the smog deck is you're just creating a lot of treasure token and a lot of dragons. Played right, it's just nasty. On the Brave. Iron Hills. Wolf. Goblin. Metal Wolf. Wolf Cloak. I got one in the pre-release deck from Wolf, but don't know what to do with it. I think I pulled it out and set it aside because a certain demanding friend of mine had to have it. Treasure. Elf. Flittering butterflies. Velvet winged butterflies. Flittering. Guardian of the Hills. See, this is good. The Ragged Short Spear artifact. You can equip when the equipment enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. You can draw 2 cards. You can equip this to a creature and get a +2/+0. And you when the creature you have equipped to it gets destroyed, you get to hang on to it. At least you do in Arena. Front Centuries. Enhanced Rivergrass. Bjorn, another Bjorn. Well-worn Spatula. That was, if y'all play Magic the Gathering Arena, that was one of the riddles for, it's the card that matched with the riddle egg. Master of Counselors. Oh. Gloin the Mighty for the Dragon Showcase, Dragon Scope Showcase. Yes. I'll leave that. Nice. Nice. I really want a Bjorn Dragon Scale Showcase. The Bear Shifter. Great Ugly Looking Goblin. Thorn Oaken Shield. Looks like we're filling the binder with a lot of good cards for the collection. Keely, the Resourceful. Ravaging Ward. Ooh, Foil Mountain. Let's leave that too. So yeah, so far some good cards. We're definitely gonna do part 2. Getting a little late. I'm already 40 minutes in. Had a little stoppage. What we will do though, paper. Oh, I don't have a coin. I did. I don't have it now. Let me find that. Trusty Alchem dice strip. I should have a coin in here. I do. The judge may for the flip Pokemon card. Then the sign on who opens the magic pack. So we'll do Pokeball, Tommy, you, me. That was terrible. Let's do this. I shouldn't have to share in the first place. I feel like if it lands off screen, it doesn't count. Off screen again, but it keeps going up. We're just gonna do it. He can open the next one. Oh. Oh, hello, my name is Secret Layer. It's got to be super careful because there's one card in here. It's easy to. I wish I had scissors. All right. What did we get? Ooh, Aragorn and Arwood Wed foil. Damn, I will lose my head. It wasn't attached. Well, there you have it. Beautiful card. Whenever Aragorn or Arwen enter attack or attack, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Gain 1 life for each other creature you control. I don't know why I read that as legendary. But yeah. There you have it, folks. Where again, lose my head. It wasn't attached. Put our box topper. Back in there. Until our next meeting. That was fun. I hope you all enjoyed it. Not a lot of cards that had a lot of doubles, but I feel like you get more bang for your buck with the play boosters compared to buying a collector booster box. I'm definitely gonna at least try to do one box opening of the collector. I know Tommy and I talked about going halvesies. We might go threesies with another friend of ours. But I had a great idea that I thought about today that I'm going to talk to him. I had a thought. Buy a collector booster box. The 3 of us each get 4 packs. Take that 4 packs, build a small deck, play each other. We can do best of 3. Winner gets the box topper. Tell me that's not a great idea. I think it's a great idea. and I'm gonna try to talk him into it. But it's been it's been great. It's great to be back in the saddle again. Cheers. You guys have a good night. Remember, lights are going off in my house. All right, guys, you have a good night.